80% of start-up businesses don't survive the first 5 years, but franchises are the complete reverse of that. 80% of them are still operating after the first 5 years, so they have a very high success rate. This programme helps people to find the right franchises for them and then teaches them how to run a business.
We've recognised that once people get to the point in the programme that they've identified the franchise that they're passionate about, then they engage. It goes up into fifth gear immediately, and then you see the level of commitment change overnight.
And franchising isn't just about retail. Course graduate Adele Walters has bought into the Health Reach franchise. What is it?
Health Reach is about empowering people and educating people on health promotion, and what I've started with is weight management programme, and it's about educating people on how to eat correctly, how to make the lifestyle changes.
Adele was working as an engineer but was made redundant following the closure of Dell Computers. When she signed up for the franchise centre, all she knew was that she wanted to be her own boss. Well, now, from the time you came into the franchise centre to the time that you actually signed on the line to take on that franchise, how long was it?
It was only a few months. It was about 4 months.
Wow.
I came in saying I don't know what I want to do, where I want to be. I know I want to do something. I want to take control of my life, but how to do it, I didn't have a clue.
Well, now, obviously that's been quite a whirlwind for you. Have you got to the point where you're employing anybody else yet?
Yes, I have 2 ladies that run the classes at the moment in Limerick.
So there's 3 of you already after a short period of time, when there was nothing before.
There was nothing before, yes.
That is remarkable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Brian Ambrose, another graduate of the centre, has bought into the Munster Tool franchise, and he is one of the best vans ever.
What does that do?
Tool chest.
Jesus.
So fully stocked.
Like a world of wonder in here for tools. And so you going along to all of the garages in the local area saying, what do you need, I can supply it?
Yeah.
Brian, who worked as a production manager with Dell Computers, was unemployed for 18 months before he enrolled in the National Franchise Centre.
Did you get to the point when you felt like this could be it, I could be unemployed for a long, long time?
The prospects weren't there. There were some job interviews popping up every now and then, but you know, there's so many people going for them. It's just hard to be the best of when everybody's trying to be their best.
He got some grant money from the European Globalisation Fund, and the centre then helped him to secure a bank loan which allowed him to get up and running.
You can't beat working for yourself. You get up in the morning, you know it's your business. You know it's up to you if you go out in the morning or if you don't. And there's an incentive there to go out and do the best you can be because it's for yourself.
Why wasn't it done before, this whole area of franchising and preparing people to take one over?
My assessment would be is that the initial job projections are under the radar of the Enterprise Ireland and the IDAs because the numbers are small initially. But if you look at the exponential opportunity, 50 jobs from every group of 20, spread over 5 years, and then having that replicated in different centres throughout the country. We estimate that it's very possible to create a minimum of 850 jobs. This is a classic example of something nobody else in Ireland is doing, and we believe it's the first of its kind also in Europe. In fact, within a couple of weeks of us issuing the press release on this a year ago, we got a call from a Polish university asking could they franchise the concept in Poland. That's how much out of the box it actually is.
So much money is spent retraining the unemployed, some of which unfortunately may not work. Yet here we have an initiative which is not only getting people back to work, it's actually enabling them to create new jobs for more people, and it's working. So if we were to get 850 jobs from the National Franchise Centre over the next 5 years,
that will bring our total up to 15,070. The ideas we've examined so far cost very little money, but surely we can still do more. What about our natural resources? Could we be making more of them?
our clean green image when it comes to food is a huge asset, and people around the world cannot get enough, especially of this. Last year, we produced over 12,000 tonnes of organic farmed salmon, but it's estimated that the European market alone could take another 38,000 tonnes from us. So, what's stopping us?
This is Clare Island, one of Europe's purest salmon farms. The next stop over is Newfoundland. It's hard to believe given the size of our seas, but these 10 cages alone produce 1/3 of our country's farmed organic salmon.
We have an incredible market demand for Irish salmon out there that is growing, that we need to feed. I think coupled with the economic climate where every option now must be explored where traditionally we may not have done so, now is the right time to do it.
Bord Iascaigh Mhara wants to create another 3 salmon farms just like this one. The key for this state agency is that it's thinking outside of the box and it's willing to change the rules.
How come you're able to do it now?
Well, we're taking a new approach, some new thinking being applied to the licensing process, and as